Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode in Poland. Okay, so today's plan is I have ordered a truck with a crane. It's on its way over and I'm gonna try and pull this chassis out of the barn with my front-loaded tractor. Let me just move this baby out of the way. Yeah. Good. So this one is going to be pulled out somewhere around here, I guess. Should also move this, shouldn't I? Yeah, and also the crane is going to try and take this all away. The lizard tractor, this one is not fixable. At least I don't think so. It looks beyond saving, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it. But I will get something for the scrap metal, which is always nice. Alrighty. This one is sometimes tricky to attach. At least I think so, because of that rotating arm. So yeah, a second. Alrighty. It's a bit of a hassle. Managed to get it on. Move all this clear out of the way. Oh, look at that, a deer. 2 of them. Beautiful. Right. Now let's go and try and pull that baby out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and get my bucket underneath it and then put some straps over it so I can lift it up a little bit and, you know, half lifted, kind of drag it out. So let me set all this up. I'll be right back. Alrighty. Well, this was much easier than I expected. Let me just untangle all this and move aside. And the truck should be here in about an hour, I suppose. So yeah, we got that all going for us. I'm gonna move this one out of the way back here. Alright, well, I'm gonna go make myself breakfast, and while we wait, the truck should arrive. At least I think so. Alright, I can hear the truck. Wow, what a beautiful machine. Okay, yeah, this is definitely gonna be able to lift that car, because this is made for what, logging, Palfinger Epsilon, and a big trailer. Probably gonna fit both vehicles easily. Awesome. Awesome, well, I'm happy they're here. I'm gonna let them do the job. Or let him. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you. Wow, I gotta take a closer look to this machine. Man, this is nice. And the bed of the truck is so big, the trailer. You can't even see the tractor or the car in there. Beautiful. In any case, he said that the transport is free, and he's gonna earn something from selling the scrap metal, so I don't have to pay anything, which is amazing. I was fully prepared I was gonna splurge out another 500 or something like that, but nope, got all that sorted out. Okay, so this is the result of the cleanup. My oh my, I like this shed or overhang. And look at the barn. This really feels much neater, much nicer now. Now that we don't have a huge car in the center of it. The engine, I finally decided I'm gonna keep it. Because these engines have been used to run different grinders or sorters or anything like that, so I might even restore it, or I might just have it for to showcase as an old piece of inventory. I'm still not sure where I'm gonna go with this farm, but if I'm gonna do, you know, some kind of a tourist attraction, this might be pretty nice. Alright, well, I think it's time for me to start doing the annual hike and go get our Zetor back. That car is gonna stay for now. So yeah, a nice little walk to the dealership. Oh man, this has been a trek. Okay, let's go speak with Mr. Ben and settle all the bills, and then we'll see where we're at. Okay, thank you, sir. Good. So 855 was fixing up the Zetor, and 690 we got that back from the plow that we brought on that trailer previously. But look at this. I am impressed. The color or the paint, yeah, looks in much better shape than it has. When I first got this, and look at that, it has a padded seat. I did not even notice that. But yeah, the paint seems to be in a much better shape than it was. So, I have been notified that this is a one-piston engine. With, I think, 25 horsepower, which is a lot by that standard. Okay, so let's start her up. Yup, it's definitely a one-piston engine. I could use this as a rhythm machine. Okay, let's see how it moves. Awesome. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna have a quick little stop at my great uncle's, because I really want to show him this. I hope he'll at least be able to come to the window. Yeah, but this must have been his pride and joy. You know, why otherwise would he keep it in such a good condition? Oh, fun. Okay, bad move, bad move. Oh, man. I should not have done that. I gotta take it easy in a car like this. I mean, a tractor. Okay, so how do I park so he's gonna be able to see? Okay, yeah. That's his window on the corner right there, on the second floor. Alright, let's go pay him a visit. I'll tell you what he says. Okay, yeah, we did manage to get him to the window and he is ecstatic. So I guess I'm doing something right, you know, to get the approval of the owner. But let's get this baby back home. Yeah. Usually when I start one piston tractor up, I shut up for a minute just to hear it go. Okay. Yeah, this is a true relic. I don't know if I'm gonna be using it much, but it's a relic nonetheless. It's only got 3 gears and 1 for reverse, but it's plenty, you know. It doesn't go fast. It's like 22 kilometers an hour. Hey, nice. In any case, there's rain forecasted fairly soon. Clouds are already building up, so I do want to be home as soon as I can. I just noticed this machine doesn't even have the turn signals indicators. Alright, made it back. So another thing I want to do today is I have a full trailer of rocks and debris. I want to take that and sell it at the crusher. So they have some kind of a quarry here close by. But since there's rain forecasted, I'm gonna take the big Zetor, because I don't wanna get wet, you know. And if I have a tractor with a cab, it would be simply done not to use it. Noise. And you go in here. I'll probably have to return this tractor. Well, I probably want to return the tractor that I got lent to Mr. Antoni, because there's no use in having it if I don't need it, you know. Yeah, and it's gonna clear up even more space here on the farm. But yeah, you sir, you're the one I need. So this is basically the same company as the one that we brought back home today. But it's much older, much more, I mean, much bigger, much younger, much more powerful. And it definitely doesn't have only one piston. That's a given. And while I'm on my way by those electricians, I'm gonna bring them a crate of beer. Okay. Hooked up. I'm gonna have a stop here at the camper trailer just to load that crate in here. Because you know what? This has just occurred to me. It's always good to have friends in different trades, you know. And yeah, electricity is something I am not really versed about, say it like that. I am not good with electric stuff. Yeah. And I have also been thinking, I hope the winter here will be pretty mild, even though Polish winters are supposed to be quite rough. Because I want to start work on the meadow, to clear all that bush out and see what we're working with. There are a few rocks poking out, I also want to get rid of that. So yeah, I hope there's not gonna be much snow. And if there are some snow days, I'll probably just wait them out in my trailer. You know, I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Doors. Yeah, it's a bit too cold to drive around with open doors, but it's a good air conditioned system. You open the doors and you open the rear window, and you can, I think, also open the roof. Yeah, look at that. Okay, no. How's it? Yeah. It's much too cold for that right now.
To tylko pokazać. Henko.
Alright, if I'm gonna be able to even speak with these guys, it's gonna be a miracle. In any case, yeah, be right back. Hi guys. Right. So as predicted, we couldn't really communicate that well. There was an engineer in there that kinda sorta spoke English. They told me that the quarry is down this path, and they are doing a big revamp on the electric grid, so they're gonna be here for a long time. But yeah, you know, a few guys, a crate of beer, and everything seems much better. And you can communicate even if you don't know the language. You know, you could see the smiles, you could see the thankfulness that somebody remembered them. Yeah, it feels good, man. It feels good. Alright, so I don't know how far exactly I have to go to get to that place. But I'll tag back in. Because I think I'm getting close to that place. It shouldn't be too much further on. Oh, this isn't it. Huh? Okay, yeah, they said there's gonna be a big building there. Wow, this is a proper operation, eh? See if anyone's home, so to speak. Alright, so I dump it there. And you're gonna sort out the crushing and everything. Alright. Supposedly I can dump it somewhere around here. So let's see. We should get paid some. Oh wow, we're getting paid a lot. Would you look at that? 1,590 for the rocks. Alright, well this was a this was a good trip. I'm definitely doing it again if I have some more rocks. And I don't know if you noticed, but previously when I plowed that X-carrot field, it did bring up some rocks from the soil. That's gonna have to be taken care of before planting time, because I really don't want to have rocks hitting my implements, you know, and damaging them. Yeah, I have to go back home. They said it was gonna rain. Where's the rain? Alrighty, already back home. Where do I want this trailer? I have all sorts of machines that I need to find a place for them, because I usually like to work like this. You know, I find one suitable place and then I always put the machine back there, so I don't smash my head around trying to find stuff, you know, later on. Beautiful. So yeah, there's another thing that I have to keep in mind, and that is it's going to get colder and colder by the day now. We are now in the second half, I mean the middle part of November. It still goes up to 20 degrees during the day, but that's not enough for living in a camper van. I'm gonna have to find some sort of way to heat myself, or to have enough energy in store to actually have good heating during the winter. Okay, so what do we have here? There's a barrel over here. It looks like it's made for cattle drinking. Alright. Yeah, the combine is still here. We couldn't take it away. As of now, I don't know, it might even stay. Yeah. Oh, the stones I was talking about. Yeah. If we cut across through here. I don't think I showed you previously what happened here, but after we ended plowing, yeah, you can see there's quite a lot of stones. These are not big rocks, but there's quite a lot of them. I think I saw some kind of a special bucket that you can use to actually scoop them up from the ground and then dump them on a trailer, for example, or next to the field, somewhere out of the way. So that also has to be somewhere in our future plans. But yeah, right now I'm gonna go inside the house and start preparing it, or clearing it out. So I hopefully can get it ready to be lived in by next year. You know, the wood is pretty good. It's not rotten. The walls inside here, they are a bit moldy, but I can take care of that. The cellar is also pretty much empty. So, yeah. I think this is gonna be it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun. And see you next time when we continue the adventure. Okay, before I end, I really want to say that I have quite big plans for this revival or restoration. So yeah, I want to have a cattle barn. I want to get Highland cows. Maybe even some goats. Sheep probably, I'm not sure, but yeah, I heard those two can live actually together in the same pen. Maybe a few chickens. I'm not completely sold on the chickens yet. But I want to have a vineyard. I always want to have a vineyard and a wine press. And if we do the tourist thing, we're gonna have to have a lot of decoration, a lot of probably landscaping, and making all this look very, very nice as I possibly can. And later on, yeah, this will transform into something quite different than it was when we came here. So sadly we don't own this piece of land, we don't own this piece of land, but yeah, I heard the prices here are pretty good. Not too bad. So even if we have to take a loan or something like that to get all this working, it might be good. The ground here needs to be sorted out. It needs to be put into gravel or some kind of other material, maybe even those concrete squares that have grass in the middle. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun. Take care and see you next time. Goodbye.